Hey, it's Jasmine Banks, and the day has come that I agree with the Donald Trump tweet. Thanks a lot, Kathy Griffin. And I am a huge fan. I'm not saying I 100% disagree with everything Donald Trump says, just most everything, and most everything he's been standing for lately. But, and I'm not saying that I agree with everything Kathy believes in and does. I do love how she pushes the envelope. I really do. It's her legal right to do so. It's part of um, what makes her her and why her career is where it is. However, just because it's her legal right to do it does not make it right. You know what I'm saying? For example, even in that movie, the interview, where they blow up Kim Jong, you know who, at the end, I have to say, I didn't like that part because all I'm thinking is they don't like us. That's their god. That's not even their president or their king or their prime minister. That's their god. Why would you blow him up and push their button so they can push a button and send something our way? You know, and it's a universal thing to make someone else's leader that's unconscionable or our enemy, if our, or they, view us as the enemy. Everybody's always made fun of the enemy and has gone very far in what they will do with this enemy. Now, Hitler, totally happy to do anything you want to Hitler. But if Hitler were in power right now, no, why give him fuel? Once he's out, fine. You know what I mean? Someone who was doing that. But you still have to think about what are the consequences of this kind of a statement, this ISIS style artistic expression. Now, is it art? Yes, it's art. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. It doesn't matter if you think it's disturbing or inappropriate or wrong. It's still art. It just is. But is it smart art? Right now? No, of course it's not. Because the problem is that there are people out there that don't look at this as, oh, that's really, cool, or it's thought-provoking, or it's disturbing, or it's wrong. There are people that look at that like a to-do list. Like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. This is sadly true. Now, are you responsible for the actions of someone who doesn't have it all together upstairs? I remember there was a famous director of horror films, and they asked him, do you feel any responsibility should there be any copycat killings? And he said, I wrestled with that for a very long time. And then I realized I'm writing for a sane audience. I can't help it if there are going to be some people that go in there and copycat, get inspired, whatever. The truth is that anybody who has an intention like that doesn't necessarily need to be inspired by what you've put out there, like that's the thing to do. You could make a pro-Trump statement and someone could get inspired by that and then go do something awful. I may not agree with the man, but I do not want to see something I would not be cool with that. So that's the thing is someone going to do something because of this? Not necessarily. But it's one of those things, why would you push people's buttons? And then on top of it, knowing that the world has people in it that feel the way they do about us and would love to wipe us off the face of the earth, I don't know that it looks good for us to go that far. I think for some people not from this country, they will respect us for saying we don't agree with our leader. But I feel like to say we would do that, or we would go to that level of disrespect, I don't see how that makes us look good. Maybe it makes us look good to the bad guys, and do you really want to stoop to their level? I guess that's the question, really. Is it stooping to the bad guy's level? Or in what way? Because if there is that this is a good thing in some way, shape, or form, other than it's got us all talking right now, what is that reason? So I'd love for you in the comments below to tell me what your thoughts are, whether you agree that it was wrong or you disagree and think it was the right thing, and why was it a good thing? That's the question.